What's up, you guys? It's your boy 3 Stacks in this thing, and I'm gonna go over a test hand partial combo tutorial on my Herald of Perfection, the best daggone deck in the world. Herald Barrier Statue is too strong. You can't kaiju me, just die. It's just like hard counter to every single strategy. It's the definition of anti-meta, really just anti-Yu-Gi-Oh! Rape your life. It's a card that everybody hates. It doesn't matter who they are. Ask anybody. Do you like playing against Herald of Perfection? Yeah. I love not being able to play. It's so fun. That's the purpose of Yu-Gi-Oh! To not be able to play. Nobody likes that dude. He's like the best monster. He's the best boss monster in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! I feel like he protects not only himself, but he protects you. He can negate hand traps. What's up? Let's go. He's really strong. And I'm also doing a mat giveaway. As you know, our team is sponsored by MetaMats, and we have this Way of the Warrior mat. I'm waiting to give it to one of you beautiful and lovely people. The requirements to get this mat, I will let you know at the end of this video. It's a very, very nice mat. MetaMats makes honestly the best mats in the world, in my opinion, and that's a lot to say because I've been through a lot with different mat companies like what's it called, Obsidian and Gem and Spellground, and just a lot of different mat makers, and even Ultra Pro, they make mats. You know, this is an Ultra Pro mat. Honestly, this is my whatever mat, the mat that I don't mind messing up. And that's why I'm doing the test hands on this, in case I get mad. I don't want to mess anything up. But yeah, so we're doing that mat giveaway, and I'm going to go ahead and start with these test hands. So we're going to draw 5 cards, and I'm going to show you the consistency of my... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my... I'm very speechless right now. Notice how I'm not... It's so broken! Oh my god! You could play these in a different order to maximizing the value of it, because you can normal summon Sinju, search for Ben 10 anyways, pre-prep, summon your first Herald, and then don't banish Don, send Don to the grave, send Ben 10 to the grave, search, play this, fetch Don back, and then add like another Herald, or just another Ben 10. Oh my goodness. Pre-prep. I'm going to go for stick chair. I really hope that I stick chair into another stick or chair just so I can activate Ties of the Brethren, because I have Ties in hand. So I think I'm going to be greedy and go for the stick chair, but keep in mind that you can actually, instead of going for the stick chair, which, you know what, let's just play it safe. Let's just play it smart. Let's go for Herald Barrier Statue first turn, because you can still stick chair next turn. Your opponent can't special summon anything. He can't activate card effects anyways. And stick and chair are light, and so is Delta Rose. So you can still make it. It's more like going second anyways, because instead of popping your own cards with Scepter, you can pop your opponent. So let's do it that way. Normal. Search another one of my pom-pom girls. Princess Katana. Hiya! Get it, girl. Princess Katana. Play Don. Since we don't have Honest, we'll be summoning him in D. You could summon him in attack mode just to fake your opponent out, because everybody knows Honest is at 3, and he'll be like, no, I'm not going to play into that. He has Honest in hand. Search off our throne. Staff and throne is what I call it. You guys call it stick chair. I think that's a dumb name. But staff and throne for the king. This is his throne that he sits on, and this is what he has in his hand, like, psh, psh, beat you over the head. You can't play that. I didn't say you could. Activate Ties. That's your target. Sorry if I didn't explain it. Ties target. And we're going to go ahead and summon. We already have stick chair, so you totally can be greedy and summon another scepter just to search for another sovereignty. But I'm just going to go for Honest Barrier Statue. Me simple, man. Me simple, man. Oh, in that case, we should have just summoned our Herald in attack, because we're going to have Honest in hand anyway. So let's do it that way. Me simple, man. I only have 5 negates, and you only cannot special summon. Me very simple, man. Just with this hand alone, it's what it's looking like is our opponent can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Not only can they not special summon, but we have 5 negates in hand. Most people have a hard time playing around 2 negates. For example, a Trigate Wizard with a Solemn Strike is very, very detrimental to a lot of decks. A Cyber Dragon Infinity with a Solemn Strike is very, very powerful. Opening up with just like a, for example, let's say like a Spell Negator and a Monster Negator is very, very strong. It's just like having 5 negates is insane. No deck can really open up with 5 negates consistently all the time, but this deck does. So at this point, our opponent just can't do anything. Let's just play it off as if 5 of his 6 cards could actually be activated right away, and we could just say screw the stick chair, because I'd rather you not activate card effects. You'll draw a Herald, and then you just be like poke, 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 negate your top deck, draw, poke, poke, poke for game. Let's go. That's the first test hand. Let's go for another one. Then I might show you like a 3-card combo, and then like maybe a way to stick chair without opening into stick chair, which is pretty insane. I think it's dope. I think it's dope. I can't wait for that light link monster to come out, the one that just requires 2 and it points diagonally down like Mrs. Radiant and Miss Starboy. Because this deck's gonna be able to resolve the stick chair combo a lot more consistent by for example, opening up with like, when you open Broken, you have double Herald, and then you like search for 1 Scepter, and then you normally search for Sovereignty, then you link with the Herald and that to make that light link monster, send it to grave, activate the Ritual Sanctuary, and then special summon Scepter back, and then do the stick chair combo that way. There's a lot of ways to do it. This deck can stick chair like a million times, and it can actually resolve it multiple times, which is pretty cool. Draw, 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 draw. This is a broken hand too, because this is Herald Barrier Statue. I'm summoning him, attack again. We played 3 ties, so we're obviously going to draw it a lot. It's the equivalent of a Spiral player drawing his machine dupe. Now that it's not relevant, but still, that's a great example, because I hate Spirals. We're going to search for our... Oh, you know what? You know what? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to search for Senju. Let's search for Senju. Normal him. Search for our Princess Katana. Hiya! Activate ties. Target him. Summon Staff and Barrier Statue. Staff will search for this. And then you have 4 negates and your opponent cannot special summon. And you can just like, for example, normal summon, overlay this, and the normal summon into Star Seraph, into Satellarknight Deltaros, pop and draw, and then pop again, and you still keep the Barrier Statue and your Herald, and it's a really powerful field. It seemed the boards look really simple because it's not like 5,000 monsters on the field. You're not like link summoning a bunch of monsters. You just basically need Herald, Barrier Statue, and that simple field. You can't Kaiju, you can't Lava Golem, you can't Raw Spear Mode, only have 2, you can't Dark Hole, you can't Raigeki, you can't do anything. Actually, I'm sorry, but you can't. You can't. There's no way to play around it. It's like virtually invincible. And it's like, most decks, I think ABC summon lights, so they're good, and then Trick Stars, they're good. But the thing is, even though they summon lights, don't forget that Herald's there to keep every other play in check. So Herald's going to negate everything. He's going to negate your Union Hanger. He's going to negate the effect of Condina to search. Chain Licorice. Okay, negate that too. It's like there's nothing that they can do. So the 2 decks that can actually play under Barrier Statue still have to answer the Herald. That's why Herald Barrier Statue is the most perfect board. The 2 monsters complement each other so well. Because in addition to that, there's a lot of plays that you don't have to waste fairies to negate because your opponent simply can't special summon. So it minimizes your opponent's plays to the point where you get to save resources for your own self. Because a lot of times I'll have like stick chair and other cards, and then I'll have to discard my stick or discard my chair simply because there was a play that I couldn't let go off. I couldn't let it resolve, or it would be bad for me. So this is looking like we're gonna make Herald second turn. So we're gonna go ahead and normal. Activating. No, you know what? Let's normal Manju. Let's normal him. Activate his effect, search for our Dawn. Activate the Sanctuary. Hallelujah. Pitch it. Load in the grave with spell, search another Dawn. And then pray for the best. We didn't open with Honest. So this is like a hand where it's like, you're not guaranteed. What the heck did I do with Senju? He's in my hand. You're not guaranteed anything first turn, but you're going to get it second turn. So let's play it off. Bam, bam. That happens. You draw. You got it. Because now, him. Herald comes to the field. Now you must answer to me. Search Honest. Attack over the big, beefy, whatever he is. Bam. And then negate everything else. That's not that bad. Let's do one more test hand, and then we will get into some nifty little combos that you can do. It's a ritual deck that can actually combo off very, very well. And if you want to run links, you can actually do some pretty cool link combos with your stick chair because you get a lot of resources on field. Speaking of stick chair, that's amazing. Well, we're going to go ahead and play my favorite combo, which I call Staff Throne. I'm calling it stick chair because I made a video and I said Staff Throne. This dude literally said, what are those monsters? I'm like, all right, fine. I'll say stick chair just to make you guys happy. Draw. I like calling it Staff Throne, though. Search. Upon resolution, you can summon this guy because the last thing that happened indeed was a Star Seraph being summoned. It's totally legal play. That's how it works. Draw Sinju. That's nasty. That's really nasty. We didn't even draw into a spell. So we're just gonna... Why didn't I draw a spell? Why not? Ouroboros, snatch a card from your hand. He dies. Draw for turn. You got Herald in hand. You've got it. Alright, let's go over some combos now. So you open up with these 3 cards, right? GG, no re. And no re because they're not going to want to rematch. They're not going to want to play you. They're never going to want to shake your hand ever again. They just are like, you know, screw you and your life. I hope you die a horrible death because you just ruined my day. Bam. These 3 cards are going to turn into 3 negates and 3 monsters on the field. So you can look at it like a +6. You get 9 cards off of 3. This deck is one of the most infamous decks that have stayed consistent since its debut. And it also makes arguably free boards. Yeah, Spyros can do that, but this is the original +9. Alright, fam? Listen here. This is the original OG +9. Screw Machine Dude. We don't need that. We don't need that bull crap. Oh yeah, why'd I search Dawn and not Herald? Pre-prep, the best spell that Konami ever made. Who thinks that? Only 3 stacks. People be like, pre-prep ain't the best card. You can't use it in every deck. I can use it in all of my decks. You kidding me? I love Herald. Search for a target for your ties. I want Stick Chair to resolve. So, well, we're going to need an Honest. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to search for Honest. We're going to normal summon him. We're going to ties target him and bring out these 2 monsters. We're going to bring out Barrier Statue and Staff. He uses effect to search this. Honest gets bounced back to hand. And there you have it. So those 3 cards turned into these 6 cards, which is really nice. +3 in technical terms. You made a totally free board. This alone can get you game. For example, if you play a deck that can't summon lights, they just can't do anything. Yeah, Barrier Statue doesn't stop Draco. Who doesn't know that? That's really, really simple. An idiot can know that normal summoning is not special summoning. But this is still really powerful. I like it. 3 cards turn into 3 negates in this board. It's really, really strong. Those 3 cards alone, opening up with that, I've won a vast majority of my games just off that combo alone. Just Herald Barrier Statue. Because it not only gives you Herald Barrier Statue, but the ties extend your plays to be able to search your Stick Chair combo pieces. So you'll go into Stick Chair a lot more consistently. So like I said, the deck has 3 ofs that are searchable by other 3 ofs. And then you got to look at ties as 3 more Honest, 3 more Staff, 3 more Throne. 3 more Honest, 3 more Sticks, 3 more Chairs. It's really, really powerful for a lot of reasons. And I also play 3 Desires because I like opening with Desires. I don't care if I draw into 2 Desires. I have Ritual Sanctuary. I just want to draw more fairies. Another combo you can say is if you open up with this. Wait, let's change it to this. Let's say your hand looks like this. Let's just toss something in. Let's just toss that in randomly. You're basically going to Stick Chair and extend it. So actually let's just take this guy and put him there. Wait, no, let's just keep it like that. So you're basically going to be able to, you should be able to stick chair and then extend your play with Ritual Sanctuary. So you're going to play this. As a matter of fact, let's just do these. Let's just do these cards right here. Let's do this and this. And just say, screw the rest. If you open up with these 3 cards, and this can actually be changed out for this, and this can actually be changed out for this, this, or this. See, like I said, you have 3 Yugiohs that are searchable by 3 Yugiohs, and ultimately you can have the same combo with different cards and have the same end result. So if you open up with this along with any of these, you got it. So this is a great example. So we're gonna activate both of those. Bam, bam, and bam. Best ritual deck in the game, I'm telling you. There's no better ritual deck. Activate. Who knows if we're gonna get honest at the safe side, summon them in D. Even though you could psych them out. Whenever you summon a light monster with low attack and attack, they like, honest is at 3, he has it. Search. This is the Herald Stick Chair combo, by the way. It's one of my favorite combos, because like, you make Herald, you make Ouroboros. The most important part of this combo is to make Ouroboros to snatch a card from your opponent. Because the way Herald works with me is I'm paying more attention to how many cards you have in your hand and how many cards I have in my hand than anything else. I'm not really worried about what you're thinking about. If you're like, I'm thinking, I don't care. You're thinking about what I'm about to negate. I just care if I have more cards than you, because if I have less, then you could potentially say that one Dark Hole that you magically top deck, for example. So I'm trying to put you at less cards than me all the time. And this deck can do that at default just by plussing. So you don't even have to snatch cards from your opponent's hand. You can actually just plus to the point where you have 6 fairies in hand to your opponent's 6 cards in hand, and you can match them card for card, negate every play they make. And then it's like you still have Herald on board, and you just negate their top decks. So stick chair combo, draw, search, resolution. You can do it. I want a good cut. I want a good cut because I want a good draw. I want to draw him off of this. Let's make it happen. Come on, babies. I love you. You love me too. Don't let me down. I'm going to give it the magic kiss. Come on. Let's do it. Special. No! I hate you. And he was right there. Oh, I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm going to cut again. Let's see what we draw this time. It's the same card. I'm going to cut again. Let's see what we draw this time. Yes! Let's go. Let's go. That's all I wanted. I know my deck can do it. I know my deck can do it. I know. I shuffled. I always do. I know my deck can do it. I always do this. This is one of my favorite things with a stick chair in my deck. And because, keep in mind, when you summon him off of the last sovereignty, you can actually get his effect to search because it's a win effect, so it's the last thing that happened. If you summon him off of the first sovereignty in the middle of the chain link resolving, his effect cannot activate. Its window misses timing because it's a win effect, and the last thing that happened would be the second chair. So that's why I always love to draw this card off the second chair and not the first. A lot of the times, and I mean a lot of the times, I actually draw this off the first chair and I'm really mad because it's like, I can't search off of him, but now I can because he's the last thing that happened. Yes, a win effect can activate if it's the last thing that happened. So we're going to search that. Whoo! I know my deck can do it. I'm telling you, like, whenever I think something in my mind, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that. It's like my Herald of Perfection deck. He's like, deck, listen to this man. Listen to 3 stacks. Give him what he wants. He's always giving us what we want. Overlay. Bam. Pop. Let's go. Draw. Yes! Oh yeah, baby. Pitch. Get rid of that card from your stupid hand. And this. And remember, this is off of 3 cards. You plus. So if you're in a bad situation and you were like holding 2 and you drew into the 3rd, you can come back off of this combo. You can totally come back in a grind game. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've been digging a lot. I really hope I didn't banish all of something. As long as I don't banish all of something, I'm good. Well, I banished all my ties, but I don't care. Oh, and I banished the desires. This is a really good desires. This is a really good desires. The main point of activating desires when I already have Herald on board is to do exactly that. Draw fairies. And I just drew 2. So that simple 3 cards turned into this board. I don't really have much to say except for GG no re. Yeah, that's really strong. Yeah, I know I cut like 2 times, but I kept cutting my deck because I freaking know it. I know that I'm gonna draw this scepter. I have to. It's like I have to because I told my deck to do it. I kept drawing Manju. I got mad, so I cut 2 more times and was like, I have to get it this time. If I didn't get the 3rd time, I would have just been like, whatever I draw, I freaking draw. But I know my deck can do it. If you guys have seen like 7 of my 13 duel videos with Herald of Perfection, 7 out of those 13, I stick chaired into another stick and just broke their entire board and popped 3 cards and drew a lot and just kept playing, and they couldn't play no more because I have Herald. Really strong. There's a lot of reasons why I love this deck, and if you guys don't know, I'm extremely, extremely passionate about this deck. It has a close place in my heart, and it's really, really good no matter what people say. I have a lot of people that don't talk this deck, and I'll always defend it. I'm always like, you're wrong, shut up, I'm not listening to you. You can keep your opinion, but stop telling me what to do with my cards. Go somewhere, do something with your life, get out of my face. I love Heralds. I think this is the deck that made my channel blow up. I'm going to do a test hand, and I'm going to end this. Bam. So all the combos are basically 2 to 3 cards. I'll show you a really cool 2-card combo, because most people would think that rituals don't have 2 cards, 2-card combos. So if you open up my favorite, right? And I open up with this all the time. Believe it or not, there's not a single duel where I don't have this card. If you open up with these 2 or these 2, this is really funny. All right, so let's say you open up with these 2, right? Or let's say you just open up with these 2. You're going to activate this. Bam. Bam. Search. Normal. Effect. Search. 2 cards, 2 negates, Herald on board. That's a simple 2-card combo. There's a lot of ways to do it. You can even open up with, for example, let's do this 3-card, right? Like, this is something that comes up more and more because prep is at 2. So if you open up with this, right? Watch. Activate, pitch, Princess Katana. Hiya! Activate, add. See? Still Herald. There's a lot of ways you can do it because you play so many cards to get there. That's why this deck's so consistent. Now I'm really tempted to do one more test, and then I'm going to explain the mat and how you can get it, and we'll go on with our lives for the rest of the day. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm so tempted to pot and see if I draw into the pieces so I can do stick chair, but we'll play it safe. We'll play it safe, and we'll do this, and then we'll keep it like that. As a matter of fact, let's do this. Search him. Play Desires. I need to get a good shuffle because I don't want to banish nothing extremely relevant. As long as I don't banish all of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I banished my barrier statue. Great. I hope I don't draw ties. Yes, I didn't draw ties. Wow, that's horrible. That's horrible. It's like you have so many cards, but you have to wait a turn. Now you definitely have to wait a turn. Yeah, you got it next turn. You got the stick chair and all that. Well, that wasn't so great. But the point of doing this video was I haven't done a Herald video in a very long time, and I love this deck, and I'm sure that a lot of people that have seen me duel this deck, I very much inspired you to play Herald. I actually made a bunch of our fans at YCS Dallas, and there was like 5 people that were like, dude, come see my Herald deck. You inspired me to build this deck. I'm like, oh my god, I'm about to cry, bro. Are you kidding me? People are playing Herald? I've always wanted this deck to be meta. Then I changed my mind about it because I was like, if Herald is meta, then he's going to get banned. Pre-prep's going to get hit. Ties is going to get hit. Ritual Sanctuary is going to get hit. All the broken cards, Benton's going to be put to 1. Sovereignty is going to get limited to 1. They're going to hit the deck horribly if it ever becomes meta. Because if people realize the potential of this deck and how it really stops anything, everybody and their mom is going to play it. I might actually take this to a really, really high tier competitive event and then top it just to prove it to everybody. But anyways, let's talk about this mat now. Now, the requirements to enter into the giveaway are very, very simple. I'm not a guy that asks for much. I really don't like to beg because like I have everything that I need. But anyways, You basically have to be subscribed to my channel. You have to leave a comment on this video. If you leave a douche dick bag comment, I'm gonna ignore it and you're not entering into the giveaway. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you leave something like suck a dick 3 stacks, I'm not even gonna say anything to you. I'm just gonna be like, you're not getting this, Matt, and please stop watching my videos. But leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Very, very simple. If you follow those 2 steps and you show me the proof that you are subscribed to this channel, you have entered into the giveaway. It is a random raffle, and what we're going to do is write down the names of everybody who's in the giveaway, and I'm going to shuffle them in a hat, and I'm going to do a video where I draw a name, and that person's name, I'm going to have to contact them personally, get their information to where I can ship this out, and you will get this mat 100% free, minus commenting and subscribing. And tell your friends about us. I think my channel is pretty good. I'm not saying we're the best. There are people that are a lot better than us that do a better job, have better channel, have better content, but I think our content's good enough that we deserve some subs. But either way, God bless you guys. Make good choices. Don't hurt your brain cells. And don't forget that Herald is too strong. Way too strong. The bane of your existence. Peace. I'm out.